Sunshine Strawberry with a remarkable run of late as she carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Sunshine Strawberry. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under this one. And there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
First and third, one down.
Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
In the air to left center. Grisham gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here in Cleveland, Sunshine Strawberry. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman, number 9.
So 2 down, Sunshine Strawberry. The next to hit.
Sunshine Strawberry.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps her hitting streak going. She is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like she's expecting a knock every time she steps to the plate. Here's Mike Trout.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Lowe.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. The tag, and she's safe. 4-3, they take the lead.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
One out man at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. And that one gets past the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Base hit into the outfield. Heading for the plate. The relay. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run. And he'll pull into second safely.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Trout. Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Up the middle, back to second safely, nearly got caught in between there.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. Runner on second, 2 down. Bunting for a hit.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
Tosses to first, and that is that. Angels lead one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Two outs, runner at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 0 for 3 in this one.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Oh, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late. But a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
The Guardians with the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take game 1 of the series on the road. Strawberry kept the hitting streak alive.
You can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like she did in this one. No question, she's a key contributor for them.
And here is Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Line to left. Valera racing over to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
The Angels looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Puts one down in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 2.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That one is absolutely belted.
Take a look, take a look.
Bangs off the wall. Trout around second, on his way to third. Throw cut off to second. And she's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. She was so close to being in scoring position.
Strawberry.
Strawberry working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel. Here's a 1-2. Here goes the runner. Ramirez zips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Christian.
1 out.
Moore.
Runner at second. Christian Moore getting ready to hit. Runner at second. On the ground.
Down.
Manzardo steps on the bag, and they got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Matthew Lugo. .3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The right fielder, number 3, Josh Lowe.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. And that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. One away.
Up next for the Guardians, the left fielder, number 7, George.
No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Sunshine Strawberry. The switch hitter batting right. In the air, left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The throw to third. It's a double. Third hit of the night for her.
Having herself a really nice game at the plate. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and she squared it up nicely. Really important at bat coming up now.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
The Halos with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field. Valera moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Safe. He beats it. 5-3 now.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The tying run at the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit.
All right, hold up.
Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And next for LA, Matthew Lugo. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swings, and this one's flared. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Strawberry, the runner at third. Moore at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez in pursuit. Can't get there. In to score from third. Now the tag at third, and they got it. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 5 and the Angels 4. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. 2 outs, runner on first. Stepping in, Albert Acosta. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Ground ball, and that's through the infield to Lauder. Around third, the relay. And he's out. Right there. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Cleveland trying to close it out.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out.
Strawberry kept the hitting streak alive. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Oh, Boog, she definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, she can hold her head high.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the power hitting catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. Strawberry with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than she does this season, Chris. The 0-1 ripped, but it curls foul. Just underway here in Cleveland. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Josh Lowe.
One down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
And that's bunted out in front of home plate. Tosses to first. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Kyle. Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
Strawberry, a former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old. And she's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So 2 down. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. And he lays down a bunt. On to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Angels baseball on the show. Number 33 digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 3, Josh.
So they're all loaded up. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as she's hitless so far with her hitting streak in jeopardy. Swings through that.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year.
Strawberry didn't do a whole lot in the win.
I'm sure they're glad to get the win, but if she's going to be a driver for their offense, she needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. And now Sunshine Strawberry. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike.
As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's off the wall. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's Mike Trout. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Runner at second. On the ground, Kim slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Josh Lowe will hit next. Yoan. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Save. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Trout.
Mike Trout.
Out towards right center field. Buxton sizing it up. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels 2 and the Twins nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Matt Wallner digs in now. The Angels could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good.
This one in the air, center field. Baez coming on, brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One down. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Strawberry.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Mike.
So digging in, Jared Young.
The first baseman.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the dirt. The Twins with a chance to get back into it. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Smoked into left, base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay. The tag.
On the tag, you're out.
Up next for the Twins.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
First and second, 2 outs. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Strawberry had a good day at the office.
I really like how she looked in this one. She consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. The big story, of course, the player who is on the verge of breaking Major League Baseball's record for hits in a single season. Sunshine Strawberry. After a long pursuit, Singy, this could finally be the day for her.
And what an achievement it would be. To break this mark takes an amazing amount of consistency over the course of the entire season. She makes hard contact. It seems like almost every time she swings the bat, Boog, and she's so smart with her approach. No matter how the defense is set up, she can find the holes and the gaps. It's going to be an amazing sight if we see her pull it off here in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Strawberry.
And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but she certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One out, runner at second. And now batting, Mike Trout. Trout with some impressive production lately. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. In the dirt. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. She scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Drilled out towards left center field. Martin going after it. Snags it on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Go Red.
The Halos would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty.
Runner on the go. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at first, one away.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swing, and that ball is clobbered way back there, and it is gone. A home run, and that breaks the single season hit record. She's one step closer to 100 homers this season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
She's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and she's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
One down. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Fonda working for the 50th time this season. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on the go. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
So 2 down, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Josh Lowe. The 0-2. Runner on the go. Base knock right field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Oswald.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Oswald Peraza. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So digging in, Nolan Shanuel. Here's a 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. But they lead it 4-0. One out, runner at second. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit.
Lee.
Look out, way inside. Kim up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there. Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Swing and a pop-up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, number 8, Christian.
First and second, 2 outs. Sunshine Strawberry will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
Base hit!
Find the ball.
Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And their hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
Here's Mike Trout. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. Lewis. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. Angels 5 and the Twins nothing. This is Angels baseball on the show LA. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ha-Sung Kim.
Shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
The Twins trying to get back into this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Strawberry will have a new title now as she picked up her 263rd hit of the season to break the single season mark.
All hail the queen, Boog. This has been a season for the ages, and I know I feel pretty lucky to have witnessed this historic game with you. Congrats to her on a year we'll never forget.
From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And today is draft day, Singy, an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Now here is Sunshine Strawberry. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double.
Her hot hitting continues. She's been getting great results lately. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. Here's Mike Trout. One out and a runner at second. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 3, Josh Lowe.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Runner takes off. Throw safe.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. She's one step closer to 100 homers this season, and they add on. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And how about this, Singy? She has the best OPS in the American League. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one.
First and second, 2 outs. Gleyber Torres digs in now. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Two on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Kim coming home. The relay. And he's out on the tag. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Strawberry steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. She's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Holy Toledo! And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Man at first with 1 gone. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Strawberry.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. The Halos lead this one 6-1. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Strawberry had a great showing in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.